Alright everyone, it's Sam here. Welcome back to Season 5 of the Pinnacle League. We're here for round 6 today. We're on the streets of Monte Carlo. And here we are then in qualifying. And yeah, Monaco, a track that I've never won a league race at. Of course, I don't know if you remember, in Season 3 of Pinnacle, I think was where I probably came the closest actually. And when I was leading for quite a lot of the race, but then a late safety car really messed up my chances. I ended up having a very bad end to the race, in fact. And yeah, I remember that was probably one of the most gutting results of my, well, I want to say league racing career, but that sounds like kind of a stupid saying. But yeah, that was a really disappointing race for me. I remember feeling just so down after that one, and I really hope that today I could have kind of sort of avenged that. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but yeah, we'll see what we can do then. We're second in qualifying. Of course, we come off the back of a pole position in the previous race, and then that led to a podium for the first time in a long time. So we want to keep that momentum going here as we run very wide there in the penultimate corner, very Schumacher-esque, but we're exiting the final corner now then, DRS open. Let's see what we can do as we cross the line, and we go provisional pole. There's still 4 minutes to go, but that was our best time there. And we do take pole position in the end then by quite a comfortable margin over DLT. Super Josh was third, and Psycho Swish only fourth then. And yeah, the other Jordan and Callum only sixth, so some bigger names a bit further down, so might play into our hands a bit as we're going to the grid now then. It's in heavy rain, but there I am on pole position. DLT is second, and my teammate Richard is ninth. So yeah, maybe we'll have a bit of a battle with DLT. It's been quite a long time since we've had a proper battle. I mean, we're bringing back a lot of memories of the F1 2012 days, but we've got the lights coming on now then. And we are away. Yeah, believe it or not, we are away. Can't really tell because of how slow we're going. On the run up to turn 1 then, it looks like DLT might have a look around the outside. We've been hit by Super Joshy, and I've damaged my front wing there. But I have managed to maintain the lead, and Psycho Swish is straight up into second place, and he might have a look at me here. But of course, in these conditions, you can't just risk moves like that on the opening lap. But we've almost given him a great chance there. We had a massive snap of oversteer on the exit, and in through the first sector then, and we've held our lead nicely for now. Then we better hope that we can just hold on to this then, because yeah, overtaking is going to be pretty difficult. So as long as we don't make any mistakes, we should be in a very good position here then, as we're going to skip now then to lap 4. And it wasn't actually Jordan that was our main threat here. It was actually Super Josh. He was in the third place at this stage, but he's about to pass Jordan for second place, and through he goes, and he is going to catch right up to the back of me now then, because he was going very well here. He qualified quite high up, and he looked even quicker in the wet conditions. You can see on lap 6 he was right onto us as well, and it was Sir Laney was up to third as well, and he had a very good race here as well. So made a little bit of a mistake there going through the last cast, and now Super Josh is right on me, so I think he actually dropped back a little bit there, but I can't see because of the spray. But yeah, he was right on me, and Sir Lane was going to catch me as well. So yeah, I certainly didn't have it easy in this race, even if I did have track position. And we're going to skip now to lap 14, where you can see the conditions were a lot better now, and yeah, it was really a case of do we switch on to the inters or not. And it was really a game of chess at the front, because we had a comfortable lead, us three, over the rest of the field. And but yeah, I think I was holding the two of them back quite a lot in this race, and if I made a mistake then, I don't think I would have got back the position, as we're heading through a tunnel then. And yeah, with only 6 laps to go, is it worth going for inters, as we run a bit wide there into the chicane, and almost gave Super Josh a look, and that happened quite a few times in this race actually. But we've managed to hang on to it, and there's no way through in this latter part of the lap. We're going to skip to the next lap though, and through a swimming pool section then, and it looks like Super Josh was very close there, in fact, almost getting alongside us as we went towards the last cast. And yeah, credit to him and Sir Lane. They are both very clean races in this. They didn't try any like daft moves, which I mean is very good to see, because of course these are very difficult conditions, and on a track like Monaco you can't like be pulling off crazy moves like that. But there's our teammate Arte. He's had a very bad race here, and he's I think he was kind of our guinea pig really. He tried the inters very early on, and yeah, it was just too early, and even though the track was starting to come to the inters now, I think he'd just been on them for too long. And yeah, he was in the wall there. I think he was just a lap down. I'm not sure if he was 2 at this stage or not. But on lap 16 then, less than 5 laps to go now then. And it looks like we probably won't need to pit in this race, but he's destroyed his vehicle. And oh man, some bad memories of season 3 are starting to come back now, because that could very well be a safety car, and we know what happened last time, because it was Psycho Special last time that caused it. And yeah, I came in for fresh tyres because I thought I was going to be attacked from behind, and yeah, that happened, and someone stayed out, and when I went to pass them I ended up getting hit from behind. And I always make a mistake there, in fact, as we head towards the back. And now the safety car is deployed, so that's really going to throw things up in the air, and I have a big decision to make now, because I can see the track is getting a lot drier. So, and of course we're going to have 2 or 3 slow laps behind the safety car now, so I do decide that I'm going to pit for intermediates, because I don't think the wet tyres are going to be good enough at come the end of lap 18 when the safety car comes in. So now I do have to have a front wing change as well, but I think pretty much the whole field did as well, just because of the amount of little incidents that were going on in the race. Away we go then, ahead of Sir Lane, but Super Joshi decided to stay out. So let's see how that plays out then, because he's of course still going to be on his full wet tyres that he started the race on. So is he going to be able to maintain his lead over us? I was kind of really hoping that this wouldn't end up like season 3, where I just couldn't get past the guy ahead, but we'll have to see how it goes. I exit the pits then, comfortable second place, and the inters straight away just felt so much better. Skipping to lap 18, you can see how much brighter it is. And yeah, safety car in this lap. Super Joshi didn't come in, and you can see how I'm weaving like mad, just trying to get some tyre temperature though, because even though the track was now suited to winters, I just couldn't get some decent temperature into when we were going slowly. But the safety car's putting in now, you can see how slow Super Joshi was out of the Ratacast, and into the final corner he can barely keep the thing going, and out of the final corner, and I'm just about squeezing through, but so's Sir Lane on the outside. We're going side by side across the line into turn 1. This could decide the race here and now, and I've got the inside line and I've managed to hold on to it, and I'm in the lead. And what a relief that was then, as we held the position over Sir Lane. We're back through past Super Joshi, and we're going to skip now to the final lap, and believe it or not, we're actually about to pull this off then, as we're only got a couple of corners to go through the Ratacast then, only half a second to ahead of Sir Lane. He put up a very good fight in this race, I have to say. But out of the final corner we come then, and now we just have to bring it across the straight, and there we go for our first win since Japan season 3, and it's been a very long wait, but there we go, we're finally back winning, and I was so happy with that. Our first win at Monaco as well, and yeah, what a race it was. I mean, I know the highlights were pretty short because I was mainly just defending for most of it, but it really was a very tough and difficult race, and I was so happy when I crossed the line. And yeah, that is pretty much it then for this race. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, and I'll see you next time for Canada, where we'll hopefully keep the winning momentum going. So goodbye.